man is one of my personal heroes. He's a major. He's in the Marines, and you were on the you were in the reserves, right?
I am, Pastor.
You had your own career. You had a insurance company.
Exactly.
Things were going. Things were going.
They were going.
They were going. They're
yeah,
challenging. They're going.
Good, right?
But the first time you decided to go Iraq, you didn't have to go to Iraq, did you?
No. I volunteered to go back in 03 and also in 08.
So you not only did you go in 03, you went in 08.
Correct.
Why did you go? Let's face the cameras here. Let's get the camera. I want to see their good-looking faces.
Oh, okay. I can see myself.
You can see yourself.
Well, one of those patriotic type of guys, and my dad was a Marine. My mother was in the Marine Corps.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Your mom and dad.
My mom and dad, but it's my mom that gave me the tips about going through all the training. She said, "Don't volunteer." So
she said, "Don't volunteer," and you did.
Exactly.
But on your second tour, that you went back for a second tour.
Right. Yeah, I went back. I actually volunteered after, because of course, what's been happening the last 5 years. It's really been hard on the military. So you have a lot of folks that have been 3, 4 times, some people 5 times, and a lot of family members. And I wanted to pitch in again because I hadn't been in 5 years. So I decided to volunteer. And of course, when I said yes, I was thinking more like 7 months.
Yeah.
Because that's what the Marines usually do, 7 months. We let the Army stay out there a long time.
Right.
But it's actually, for my particular tour, it was 12 months. So it was the hardest thing I ever did.
Paula, how was that, having your husband gone for 12 months to Iraq?
It was trying, and it was a time to trust in God, and I got to do that. But I just thank God for my church family. And the staff friends that I have at school here were supportive, and everybody's praying, and people would come up to me and say, I've been praying for you. So I appreciate that. And it was hard.
But now you're back.
Now he's back.
Safe.
Amen.
And tell everybody why you have this bracelet on. What does this represent?
First, I would also like to, like my wife said, I really thank everybody for the support. A lot of people prayed for us. And, it's really something when you're in the military, but when you go to church and you have a church family, it's what really sustains you, okay? Because I really do, feel the prayers. And as I told you, in 03, my tour was very, uneventful.
Right.
And this, tour was also uneventful for the first, 10 months. And, being a typical guy, I wanted to get outside, we call get outside the wire. So, we actually, and the thing that I did, we went out there and we helped the people rebuild, infrastructure, sewage, schools, and all those things.
We don't hear a lot of those stories in the media.
No, we're doing a really good job out there, really helping to rebuild the government, again, the educational system and all those things. Well, we actually went up to another province, to try to help out as well. And this particular day was, I'll never forget it, was November 25th. We actually went up to actually help give food away to, a lot of the poor, Iraqis. Well, during that particular time, there was a gentleman, an Iraqi, he was actually in the Iraqi army that decided he didn't like us. So he was about 10 feet away, and he just decided to open fire on our group. Immediately, 2 people got, killed, 2 got injured. And, just like in 03 in my case, I walked away and people said, "You were right there. How'd you not get hit?" And I know it's because, the people that have been praying for me. So, I really thank you.
This happened, 2 of your buddies shot, killed right next to you.
Right next to me, right, and 2 wounded. So.
And 2 wounded on top of that. And you walked away.
I walked away, totally unscathed. And, it really just is an eye-opener, Pastor, just... Like, Lord, thank you, for another opportunity. I wear the bracelets, to remind me of one, to be thankful for life, but also to pray for their families. Yeah. Because one, he was, 26, just had his second daughter, in September 08. Another gentleman had 5 kids and 1 grandchild. And he actually was going to retire, but he decided to go back one more time.
One more time.
Exactly. So,
gang, can you give this couple a huge hand? That's why on the front cover. They're heroes. They're my heroes. They inspire this church. This family inspires me, and anyone that serves our country inspires me.